Okay, today we'll discuss the topic called operations on rational numbers, and we are more specific with additions and subtractions. Now, when we get into higher classes, we don't make a clear distinction between addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. So, when you learn the concept of integers, that's there enough that we don't separate addition, subtraction, and multiplication, division. So, now today we go with addition or subtraction, which talk interchangeably because there is no clear distinction between addition and subtraction. The simple reason is this: suppose say 2 plus, or say you write 2 plus 3. 2 plus 3, you can write the same thing as 2 minus 3. So the subtraction, the addition question is being turned over into a subtraction. However, both are same. Therefore, that is the reason we don't make a clear distinction. If suppose you are talking about 2 minus 3, 2 minus 3, you can write it as 2 plus minus 3. So here you are adding a positive number. Now adding a positive number is same as subtracting the additive inverse of that number. Similar case, subtracting a positive integer is same as adding a additive inverse of that positive integer. So that is the reason basically we don't make a clear distinction between addition and subtraction. We talk interchangeably. Okay. So what we do today is we try to learn how to add rational numbers. You might be familiar with adding fractions. Now here there is a new collection of numbers that we put together in rational numbers, that is the negative fractions, which we have already discussed in the previous session. So before we go into actually the concept called addition and subtraction of rational numbers, you should have a fair idea of how to add integers, how to subtract integers, multiply, divide. So I'll take a quick review of addition, subtraction, multiplication, division of integers, and then we move on to rational numbers. So that is what we do today. So suppose you have some 2 plus 5. 2 plus 5 is a normal thing. 2 plus 5, which you can do it easily. First, suppose you have 2 plus minus 5. And these are the cases where you generally stumble. Now you might have come across rules in your previous classes, how to add, how to subtract integers, how to multiply integers. Now I basically summarize and I'll tell you a bit of formula kind of stuff where you can apply for all the numbers. So whenever you multiply two numbers of same sign, you'll always get a positive sign. That is, multiplication of two numbers with same sign. In both the cases, you will arrive at a number with a positive sign. For example, minus 2 into minus 3. Now these are the numbers of same sign. So when you multiply numbers of same sign, you will always arrive at a positive sign. And multiply these two. 2 3s are 6. Now if you are multiplying numbers of different signs, say minus 2 into plus 3. When you are multiplying numbers of different signs, you will always get a negative sign. That is, you'll always get a negative sign. That is, we go with minus 2 into 3. Minus 2 into 3 gives you minus 6 because you are multiplying numbers of different signs. Same case, some 2 into minus 3. That will also give you minus 6 because again the numbers are different. Now, whenever you find bracket, assume that is multiplication. First, suppose instead of writing 2 into minus 3, I may write 2 of minus 3. So 2 of minus 3 is same as 2 into minus 3. So wherever you don't find multiplication symbol and you find a bracket, that indicates multiplication. Now this is generally what we use. We go with the addition, subtraction of integers as well. Suppose say you are going with 2 plus minus 3. As I told you, whenever you find a bracket, assume that you are multiplying. If you don't have any number, assume that you have 1 here. So plus 1 into minus 3. Plus 1 into minus 3 gives you minus 3 because you are multiplying two numbers of different signs, so you will get a negative number. So 2 minus 1 into 3 gives you 3. So 2 minus 3. Now here we apply some rules. That is, whenever you have numbers of same signs, you will add them. Whenever you have numbers of different signs, you will subtract them. And in both the cases, whichever the number has got the highest value, you will put that number sign. For example, 2 minus 3. Now here the numbers are of different signs, so we subtract. When you subtract 3 and 2, you will get 1. Now out of these two numbers, the biggest number is 3, the sign is minus, so keep a minus sign. So this is minus 1. But suppose say this is the case. Now minus into minus, you are multiplying numbers of same sign, so you will get a positive sign. 2 plus 3. Now here you have numbers of different signs. When there are numbers of different signs, you will be subtracting. So subtract 3 and 2, you will get 1. The biggest number is 3, sign is positive, so you will get plus 1. Now remember, here there is no multiplication. Here there is no multiplication. Here also there is no multiplication. Here there is multiplication. This bracket indicates the multiplication. So don't get confused. So this is not minus 2 into 3. Here there is no multiplication. It is minus 2 plus 3. So this rule don't apply. Okay. So make a distinction on that. So this is regarding the signs when multiplication is there. And this is regarding addition subtraction. So you have to make a clear distinction of both the rules. Suppose you have minus 2 plus minus 5. Suppose this is the question. Now minus into minus, bracket indicates multiplication. Minus into minus, that will give you plus 2. Now plus into minus, minus 5. So multiplication operation is done. Now we need not look into this. Now we go with the second rule. The second rule is, if you have two different numbers or numbers of different signs, you will subtract and you will put the biggest number sign. If you have numbers of same sign, you will add them and you will put the biggest number sign. So here these are the numbers which are of different signs. So we will subtract. When you subtract 5 and 2, it is 3 and the biggest number is 5, sign is minus, so keep a minus sign. Now that will apply for any number of numbers. For example, you have got 3 numbers, minus 2 plus minus 3. Suppose this is the case. You want to apply the same rule. Now first we go with the multiplication. So there is nothing to multiply, right? Minus 2 as it is, plus into minus, plus into minus, plus into minus is minus 3, minus into minus is plus 1. Now these two numbers, they have got the same sign. So when they have got the same sign, you add. So 2 and 3, when you add, it is 5. Biggest number is 3, sign is minus, so you will put a minus sign and you will write plus 1. Next again, minus plus, different signs. When you have numbers of different signs, you will subtract. Subtract 5 and 1, you will get 4. Biggest number is 5, sign is minus, so this is minus 4. Now this is all what you have done in your lower classes or the class which you have concluded just now. Now we will apply the same thing on rational numbers and also the things which you have learnt for simplifying fractions. I will club both of them in order to apply for rational numbers to operate for addition and subtraction. So that is what I will do. Suppose say you want to add minus 1 by 2 with some 3 by 4. So what you do is you take the LCM of 2 and 4. The LCM of 2 and 4, what is it? So 2 1s are 2 2s are. So the LCM is 2 into 1 into 2, that is 4. Now you will write 4 over here. Now think of what number should be multiplied to 2 to get 4. 2 2s are 4, so multiply minus 1 with 2. Minus 1 into 2 gives you minus 2. Now 4 is already here, so there is no need to multiply anything. Write the number that is there. Now look here. Now this is the normal integer operation which you have done in your earlier class. Now these are two numbers of different signs. When there are numbers of different signs, you will subtract. So subtract 3 and 2. When you subtract 3 and 2, you will get 1. And the biggest number is 3, sign is plus, so you will have plus 1 by 4. Now this is the same rule that applies for all the problems on rational numbers, addition and subtraction. We will go with some more examples as well. Suppose say this is the case. Minus 1 by 2, minus 2 by 3, plus 1 by 6. Again the same funda. 2, 3, 6, take the LCM. LCM of 2, 3, 6. 2, 3, 6. 2 1s are 2, 3s are again 3. So 2 into 3 is 6, 6 into 1, 6 into 1, 6 into 1, you'll get 6. So the LCM of the denominators is 6. Now think of what should be multiplied to 2 to get 6. 2 3s are 6 and the same number should be multiplied to the numerator. 1 into 3 gives you 3. So that is minus 3. Next. Again, think of what number should be multiplied to 3 to get 6. 3 2s are 6, 2 2s are 4. Minus 1. I am just writing this sign here. Next. 6 is already here, so you can put the numerator as it is. Now, these numbers are of same sign, so you will add them. So when you add them, what do you get? 3 and 4, when you add them, you get 7. And biggest number is 4, sign is minus, so you will get minus 7 plus 1 by 6. Again, these are the numbers of different signs. Therefore, you need to subtract 7 and 1. When you subtract, what do you get? When you subtract 7 and 1, you will get 6. And the biggest number is 7, sign is minus, so it is minus 6. Minus 6 by 6 is same as minus 1. So this is the way we go about. We do one more problem and we will conclude it. So we will go with 4 numbers. I will say 1 by 2 plus minus 1 by 3 minus 4 by say some 3 by 4. Or say minus 3 by 4 minus 1 by 6. Suppose this is the number, this is the thing which you are supposed to do. Now first multiply. You have a bracket that indicates that multiplication, so wherever you have brackets you multiply that, then the problem gets simplified. So minus 1 by 2 plus into minus is minus, minus into minus is plus, and write the last number as it is. Now take the denominators, apply the same process. Take the LCM of 2, 3, 4, 6. LCM of 2, 3, 4, 6. What do you get? 2 1 times, 3, 2 2 times, 2 3 times. Again you can go with 3, 1, 1 and 2, 1. So this is 2 3s are 6, 6 2s are 12. So the LCM is 12. Now think of what should be multiplied with 2 to get 12. So 2 6 are 12, 1 6 is 6. Next. Again think of what should be multiplied to 3 to get 12. 3 4s are 12, 1 4s are 4. Then 4 3s are 12, 3 3s are 9. 6 2s are 12, 1 2s are 2. So the basic thing is whatever you are multiplying to the denominator, the same thing should be multiplied to the numerator. Here 6 is to be multiplied to 2 to give you 12. Therefore do the same on the numerator as well, 1 into 6. So I have repeated the process for the remaining as well. Now, so these two numbers are of, in fact these three numbers are of same signs. When these numbers are of same signs, you will be adding. So 6 4 10, 10 plus 2 is 12. Out of these three numbers the biggest number is 6, so minus, plus 9 by 12. Again these two numbers are of different signs. So when they are of different signs you will subtract. So subtract it, then this is, when you subtract 12 and 9 you will get 3, and biggest number is 12, sign is minus, so minus 3. So minus 3 by 12. Now 12 goes in 3 table. So this is 3 1 times, 3 4 times, so this is minus 1 by 4. Now this is the way to go about with regards to the addition and subtraction. So that is all about it, and I'll be posting you a worksheet today basing on all this. When you start doing many examples of the same, you will be much familiarized with this, and these are your basic operations that we use in higher classes as well. These are your building blocks. Once you know it, it will be very easier. In order to do this, you need to know the operations on integers. If you are familiar with that, then these will be rather easy. So I'll be posting you one worksheet, complete it, and if you have got any doubts, we will discuss in the next session regarding that. So before we conclude, we will see one more example, and I will conclude just a small one. Say minus 2 by 3 minus 1 by 2, then plus minus 1 by 2. So this is the case. So that, okay. First we multiply it, that will be rather easy. So minus 2 by 3, minus into minus is plus, plus into minus is minus, 1 by 4. So take the LCM. If you take the LCM of 3, 2 and 4, this is 1 time, 2 times. So 2 3 are 6, 6 2 are 12. So LCM is 12. So 3 4 are 12, 2 4 are 8. Then 2 6 are 12, 1 6 are 6. Again 4 3 are 12. 4 3 are 12 and 1 3 are 3. So simplify this. So minus 8 minus 3 gives you minus 11 plus 6 by 12. And finally this is minus 5 by 12. So that is it. So we'll see the worksheet in the next class.